Oh yeah, welcome to this site. This is the working site. These are the roses to be protected. As you can see, these ones were protected by this pole. So the deers were not able to eat it. So it's quite alive. It can be able to survive the winter. It's supposed to follow the threads and get into the network that was made for it on the wall. So this is a job that was done during summer, and this one was quite eaten up. It was trying to grow, and they would eat the real parts that are really growing, and it has really suffered. So due to that, I have to make a fence. So what I'm going to do, I pulled out all these pieces of wood. I want to use all the material that I do have. And when I was making the safety on the look at my garage, this really tells you why I can't find my chargers and everything is in a chaos. But this can only be done during summer when it is warm. So I have this wire mesh. The gauze was meant for making safety. These are the leftovers. They were meant to make safety on the wooden planks on the way, so that when somebody is walking during winter, it tends to get slippery and can cause a very, very bad accident. So I bought them for this, and I used it for making the pathway, as you can see, all the way. So it is safe when you walk on it. You cannot be able to slide. Now, the remaining pieces is what I want to use to quickly protect the roses. And in a few minutes time, I'll be able to erect something that is more decent here. Instead of having wheelbarrows cover them, they were pushing the wheelbarrow up and down, and it's time to work. And let me get working. Instead of using a tape measure to start measuring the distances, I'm going to just use the material as they are. So what I don't have anybody to hold for me the camera, so what I'll do is I'll just put the camera here. Hope that you see me. Just hoping that you see me best. Oh, this. Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Boyas Pilgrim. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. This morning, I just want to go for a short walk. I've been doing some bakery, and yeah, I was preparing to do some things in the house. And at this particular moment, I do have a guest who is coming to our guest house. And what I wanted to do is, before going to work, is to set a channel for them for the TV. One thing we enjoy about our guest house here is that we have a small tiny TV that helps in the guest house, and it's crowded with some two beautiful Maasai girls, yeah, typical of Kenya. And what I want to show here simply before going to work is we have TV channels that can be able to keep you abreast with your home TV follow up. And the goodness with this app that we do have is that you can be able to watch TV from all over the world. Like, for example, here I come into the apps, and then I come into, just give me a minute, everything went bad, and I have to exit. I pressed onto the wrong button. Sorry, just give me a minute, and then I started all over again. bear with me as I try to get this. So for example, today I'm having guests from Denmark, and what is going to happen is I'm trying to as I was saying, so you go to the apps and then come down. Once you have the apps, we come down. We have a program here called IB Player, and from there we connect to an international site where you can be able to get all sorts of TVs. We just give it a second as it's loading up. Otherwise, you have Netflix, you have YouTube, you have Google Play, a lot of it inside here. You have Prime Video, and you are able to watch all sorts of things from here. You have the local channels and everything. So once you're a guest here, you're assured of home entertainment. And like our IB Player is going on, we are trying to get it set up. It's trying to go round and round and round and round. Once it connects, then I'll be able to show you what it's able to do. Here we are. Now we can get into live TVs. We can get into live TVs, and then from here we can be able to choose which kind of country we want to have. The guest who has just left was from Lithuania, so we had put it on a Lithuanian channel, and right now I can be able to move to whichever next guest is coming. I can they can be able to change, it's just a question of putting it. And we have Algeria, we have Czechoslovakia, we have Azerbaijan, Georgia, Romania, we have Greece, we have Africa, and here in Africa we have all sorts of countries: Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia, we have Kenya, we have everything. And this is Polish, this is Portuguese, and since these ones are coming from Denmark, we can be able to choose this Denmark. And in Denmark we have all these Danish TVs, and I can be able to choose just one of them. Let me pick like DK Kanal, they call it Hodinie. Okay, so I can choose that Danish whatever, and I can leave it on to that, so when they come they can just proceed and watch their Danish channel. They can be able to change if you're coming from Brazil, if you're coming from Argentina, if you're coming from wherever, Japan. Everything is available here. And this is the little guest house, and I was just making sure that I leave it for the guests so that they can be able to have their channel on. The TV goes off on itself automatically, so I'll be able to leave it that. So join me for a walk as I go for my power walk before going to work. Okay, now my journey starts, and I start the morning walk. And as I am taking the morning walk, what I had in mind today to share with you is my interest in building. I really love construction. I love working with my hands, and I love when people build, and not just build, but build beautiful stuff. You know, when I was young, I had this passion of watching the city that I was born and brought up in, Nairobi, to come up into a beautiful city. And then all of a sudden, kind of like some substandard buildings started coming up, and they were thriving more than the good buildings. They were thriving more than the good buildings. And to speak the truth, even if you go there now, they exceed the nice houses. the very shabbily done houses are more than the whatever. And I was young at that time. I didn't have control over anything. So whenever I see something coming up, I really get interested. And one thing I love about Sweden is when we're talking about new buildings, or there's deep thought put into them, and they are done in a professional way. And even when I was renovating the house, I had to kind of like adapt and try to push my renovations to also meet the standard. So you feel compelled that you don't want to do a shabby thing. And then the people who are working, they don't care about weather. Like now it is cold, it is winter. It is very, very cold. I didn't check the temperature, but it should be between 1 degree and 2 degrees. It's pretty cold. And these guys are working. And I'm telling you, this house has not taken long. It has not taken long. It was just started the other day, the right machinery, and the roofs were brought yesterday. And as I am seeing, they're almost getting over with it. Yeah, things are going very, very, very fast, very, very fast. And this is what I really love about this place. Land belongs to the government, and for you to get it is so easy, and all you need to do is to get the permission to build and approval of your writings. And this one is being done by Yotatus, and you can see they are doing it very fast. This job has not been done for many, many days, as you might think, but at the end of the day, you are going to have a classic house here. Yeah. There's the lake down there, and yeah, I really love this. And then they don't have a million of workers going there. Here there are 3 guys, and you can see them working at a super speed, a super fast speed, and they're doing the roof. There are 3 guys. They have the right machineries. They move very, very fast here. It's by the hour, by the hour, by the hour, and by the minute. sorry, my voice is getting groggy. Yeah, that's part of the building. We also have another French family here, which have been putting up a house, and they've been working, just the 2 of them, a gentleman and his wife, the 2 of them. You can't believe this. They have been doing it single-handedly, and I watched the whole process from foundation to the roof when they were putting the roofing plates, the mabatis, or rather the roofing plates on the roof, and they were working with this winter. Come cold, come what, come rain, come shine, people work in this country, and weather does not deter them from doing anything unless it's an extreme weather. So as I was telling you, if you look right ahead of me, there is a house in progress. It has been done by a couple, a man and a wife, and I really admired the way at which they are working, and the way they are doing their stuff. And they had all to just hire the right machinery, and the house is up, and it's so beautiful. I'm quite excited, and I'm quite interested to see what the house is going to look like in the nearest future. Now, as I'm talking about this, I'm also challenged. I think I'm having a project in Nairobi, and I look at the challenges in which we are passing through, and what kind of costs that are being talked about, how the fundis are behaving, how the material suppliers are behaving, and on the contrary with here, and the building mentality, the style, the architecture, and everything. I mean, I don't know. I really ask for your opinion as a person who is watching this. I don't know how it works into your country, but I see here it has been made such that building is accessible for people who are serious about getting places If you want to take care of your place, it's okay. If you don't want to take care, there is a community place in which is built for you, and you go in and you pay your rent and you don't bother about anything. But if you want where you can put up your home, there's plenty of land. You go, you put it, and you take care of it, and it works. And it's made affordable such that everybody can be able to have a comfortable and a sustainable home. And one thing, I'm talking about my country, Kenya. I don't know, they have made building become so impossible for people, to a point you have to be kind of like a millionaire to get that. But the kind of jobs that people do have there to produce those millions to build the houses, I also don't see them. And because one or two people are trying to manage and then they're used as an example, I really hate that kind of reasoning that so and so has done it. Where do you think he got the millions? And you use one person as an example instead of say pick in a quarter there's 1,000 people and one person manages to do something. He's not an example for everybody to be able to follow. I tend to reason very, very differently. Like if you pick 1,000 guys, and out of the 1,000 guys, about 500 are able to do something, then it means it is accessible to the people, or rather 400. So 400 is quite a good proportion. They're slightly less than the majority, but they're able to do something. It means that there is a possibility of the thing being done. And the few majority who have not done it could have reasons why they do not want to do it, which is quite a fair debate. But this debate of you have 1,000 people, and then you have 1,000 people, and then all of a sudden it's only one person who is able to make something. Then you say, if this one person can do it, why can't the 1,000 people do it? I always find it very, very unreasonable, and especially when it comes to financial matters. You cannot compare one thug, a crook who goes and robs a bank and he has all the money, and he can be able to do something with the money. And then you expect a peasant and a farmer, people who are struggling with life, or if that thief can build, why don't these other people build? I find that a very primitive way of reasoning, and very educated politicians normally really lower themselves to that kind of reasoning, which I find very, 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 very retrogressive. Okay, in our talk today, we are in a situation where the lake has frozen, totally frozen. As you see me walking, it's pretty cold. It is cold, and if you are doubting whether it is cold, ask the water. The water has frozen totally, and what you can see ahead of me there is a small papa or a grandfather with the grandchildren, and they've gone to walk on the water, which is one of the winter's favorite things. That's quite interesting. The water has completely frozen, and it's quite interesting how to see people are just walking over the water and the children running and sliding on it. This is quite a magnificent view. Yeah. This is Mboya's Pilgrim. This is a morning walk. We call it a power walk, and I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. And what I'm simply trying to do is to get some exercise before I go to work. It was quite nice waking up in the morning, baking something for breakfast because we didn't have bread. I'll be able to show you the video which I recorded the baking, and it will be quite interesting. Then went opened the guest house just as a summarize, and now I'm taking a short power walk and then go get myself ready to go and work until late. Here we are having a football pitch, and this football pitch is it's playable at the moment, but it could be a bit soggy because of the winter. You can see the overflow of the rain which fell the other day, so the water has come all the way up to the edge. And as you can see, the children there and the old man, they're all sliding and walking they're walking on the water, and that's quite interesting. And you can see the children sliding. That's very nice. That's very nice. You can see that. It's quite exciting. I think I'll also take a hop over it and then see if I can be able to walk over the water. This is quite exciting. Shara. Har det stenhård så man kan gå over den? Ja. Aha. Men det knäcker som man... Ja,
men det är ingen fara. Jag är 90 plus så det är ingen fara.
Är du 90 plus?
Ja.
Så jag känner mig som ett litet barn med mina 60. Watch this. Oj.
Här kommer Hilda.
Ja, du har bättre skor.
Ja, var försiktig för det är jättelurigt där.
Ja. Wow. This is very slippery. Whoa! The whole thing is cracking. Det är jätte. Du kan ishockey. Oj! Kolla. Här är jättefint. Det är superblåfina färger. Vissa platser är grönt. Look at me, I'm in the water. I'm walking in the middle of water. But it's super slippery. Ah, du missade det. Nej. Det har gått väldigt långt.
Går för långt ut så får du inte gå och hämta det.
Aha.
Nej. Okej, Hilda.
Nej. Men målet var ganska för lite.
Ja, det är för lite.
Okej. Här är det. Nej, jag vågar inte.
Nej, var försiktig.
Aha.
Inte händerna i fickan. Inte händerna i fickan.
Okej.
Trillar du så
Så jag måste sprida handen.
Ja,
Okej. Bra tips. Ja! Kolla, det var en skylt här.
Ja, man får inte ta med sig hundar ut på isen.
Under isen. This is a warning showing that dogs are not supposed to come near the swimming place. Okay, now it's under the water.
Yeah!
Ja. Och ta mig mycket mer promenad. Tack så mycket. Ja, hej hej. Ooh. I have to be very, very careful because this is very slippery. It's glass. Look at that. Kan du slå den mot mig? Kan du slå den mot mig? Så jag ser det. Jag filmar det. Slå den. Mot mig? Oh! Och det gick andra hållet. Okej, slå den mot mig så jag kan filma den komma. Okej, nu! Look at that. Wow! It's that slippery. En gång till! Oof. Oops. Okej, jag har målet här. Ska du slå därifrån? He's going to score between my legs. Oh, du missade bara lite. Okej, sista chansen. Sista chansen. Oh, du missade för stort. Okej, vi tar det någon annan gång. Jag måste gå promenad. Hej då! This was risky. My shoes are not the best. They don't have the best grip. And oops, it's cracking. My weight is cracking it up. And these are the real shoes for going into the ice. They're called screed school. Okay, the journey. Talking about building, what I can be able to envisage in my small thought, I tend to imagine that if you go in any area, there is material. So that's what would be referred to as local material. Things that are able to be sustainably used for constructing any building. Because wherever you go, there is stones, there is sand, there is, you name it, there is everything, whatever you'd want to have. So what you can do is first see what is seen as sustainable for using, for building. You have experts, people who are well-educated, architects, and so-called I don't know, contractors and all those kind of things. Then they see which ones are the safest to use, and with its recommendation, then people see people have skills. That's why we have art, African huts that were done as a tradition, the Makuti houses, you know. So the old tradition, then you see how people can be able to incorporate their art into creating different designs. It doesn't have to be like one person specific thing, but the engineers should be able to support the local ideas so that you have a variety of styles of houses. Yeah, you don't have to stick to a certain blueprint that everything looks uniform. And I believe people can really get far. But there is one song of Bob Marley which says, like, in the abundance of water the fool is thirsty. You find that there's a lot of building material, a lot of sand, a lot of stones, and then people are houseless there, simply because the methods or the builders have made it impossible for the people to. Oh, by the way, as we are passing through here, this is our nursery school, the one I showed you in the previous whatever. It's going on very, very well. It has been put on. Now they're doing the interior finishes. This is a lovely, lovely place. My daughter was here, and I'm really proud. There is a photograph that I had where the children for the nursery were brought in here to kind of like also participate, and they were pushing the spades and you know, lifting sand and cement and all that kind of thing to participate. And I found it very, very ideal. The nursery school is soon coming to an end, and the job has gone on during the winter. I saw the roofs being transported in, the walls, the same to that house which I showed you across when I was the one that was being built when I started my walk. And you really saw that that house, the walls were just brought the other day and the roof was being put up today. The roof was brought yesterday, and you saw the boys are almost over with it. So this is the kind of job that I'm talking about, that in Sweden things move very fast, very, very fast. And we don't have so many people in the site, a few guys, experts, and interior job is at least getting reasonable. I love the finishes that are coming in the nursery school, and this is quite a nice view. Well, I'm winding up this video because I can't continue talking. My hands are totally frozen, completely frozen, as in they are frozen. It's pretty cold and I can't hold the camera anymore, so you'll forgive me. I'll end this building talk for the time being, and please join me in the next video. I love the view of the lake. I love the view of the lake. Please join me in the next video, as right now I didn't have gloves and my fingers are killing me. Oh, bye, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Oh, by the way, I was just winding this video and I have a thought. I think I've been doing videos and I've been traveling, and right now as we are talking I stand at 148 subscribers, and I was wondering why I do not grow. And one of the things that hit my mind was I was thinking of my name, Boya's Pilgrim. I think it might be difficult for people, so I was thinking of changing my name or baptizing myself to a simpler name that is a lot easier for everybody to so we see if it will be able to help so that we grow in numbers. Please give me a view on that, or if you're comfortable, you don't want me to change the name, or yeah, if at all you agree with me, then please join me in that, and I'll soon announce a name. We'll be able to think about it together and grow together. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share your comments in the button, in the comment section below. Bye for now.